Dane, Dane, did you fly a plane accused of lying and toying with her brains? Did you used to be Amelia? Come here, girl, let me size you up and get a good feel of ya. Hi, friends, welcome back. And today we're taking a look at Mr. Dane DeHaan. Now here we take a look at the bones, the skeletons of public figures to help crack and crumble these illusions they've cast upon us and lift the veil and the scales from our eyes. Please do not show hate to anyone anywhere for any reason. We do not know these people, therefore we definitely do not hate them. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a wish. Okay, so in case you don't know what I was talking about in my intro, Fitness Flat Earther recently came out with a video exposing Mr. Dane here as previously being Amelia Earhart. Airplanes fly in air. They're so clever. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I do not always agree with him, okay? Because the truth, first and foremost, is in the bones, okay? So first, let's get to that, and then you guys can decide what you think for yourself. Now, I have to be honest, I used to have a little thing for him. I thought he was such a good actor, you know, just like a little celebrity thing. But I never actually had seen photos of him standing. Wow. Sloping shoulders, upside down, eggy, a bit of that light bulbing effect going on here, okay? And as he stands comfortably, the two walking sticks are touching. And in my personal opinion, this is not how a man rocks a suit, okay? Wow. Again, with all the things I just mentioned, the super sloping shoulders, with his necktie is quite long, and I've explained why this happens many times through allegedly, possibly, maybe the use of hormels. Okay, I hope you can catch my drift there. Cheese and rice, that is a long necktie area, just a little node in the necktie, no pronounced trachea, okay? And there are procedures to take a little piece of a riblet, okay, and insert it right on in to create the apple that came from Eve. Now, I'm not saying that this happened, but it could. Now, he does have beautiful eyes, but he also has low-set ears, and he also has that short little philtrum right here, okay? And a bit of the close-set features, but not as, I don't know, some look closer than others, but again, with that kind of light bulbing effect and sloping shoulders. Okay, V-shaped clavicle bones. Now, in this photo, he looks a bit like a hobgoblin, whatever that is, but it looks like one. The upside down, eggy, again, super light bulbing effect going on here. Those low set ears, and his features do look close set here, but what beautiful eyes he has. Congratulations to you, ma'am. Okay, so he had a baby. That's so wonderful. Here again, we can see those small V-shaped clavicle bones, okay? And possibly a short humerus bone here. Whew, looks like it was a rough one. Man, my first baby, I was in labor for 15 hours, and it was brutal, so he looks very tired. V-shaped clavicle bones, okay? Here we can see that curving of the spine. I must say, this is a bit more, this looks like a bit of bad posture going on as well, okay? He actually looks like he needs to see a good chiropractor, but what do I know? But again, with the upside down, eggy, and I hate to be mean, but he has changed a lot over the years. Here we go. Crisscross applesauce. He thinks he looks so cool. Major crisscross applesauce, super angled femur. His feet are in a line, okay? Again, with that inline footfall. And now let me show you a more recent photo. And here he is today. Just kidding. But I believe this is a more recent photo, and it becomes easier to kind of see what is going on here. Now let's take a look at his wife. Here she is, just kidding. Okay, so here she is, and she clearly has the more squared off skull compared to him, Deep set eyes, a bit of a brow ridge. She's got that short forehead that we see so often in the world of Hollywood. Here they are again, and you can really tell the skull differences. Here he's got that akimbo arm and just those super sloping shoulders. And I feel like it's just becoming more obvious with age for both of them. Here again, with that super squared skull, we can see that long, thick, pronounced clavicle bone going on, and we can see a bit of his shape. Now, he does have some great fashion, I must admit. Looks like he caked on the makeup here, though. Did they get ready together? Here they are walking, crisscross applesauce, and she's got that toy soldier gait. Okay, plenty of spacing between the two walking sticks. Her shoulders are much broader than the hips. Also, his arms have grown very long, just like the necktie area. Now, this is an excellent photo because she is knees punching forward going down the stairs, but his leg is having to swing out wide to descend, okay? He goes down the stairs like me. Who would believe it? And here's just one more shot of the difference in gait. That is Aubrey Plaza, knees punching forward with the sharp knees, and his leg is swinging out wide, creating that diamond shape for that inline football. Now let's take a look at some of his modeling photos and magazine covers. Okay, black and white for duality. So many of them wear these Beetlejuice clothes. Oh, shocker. We got the 3 6s going on. I don't know why I do it every time. Sorry, guys. Here we can tell his curved S-shaped spine, sloping shoulders. I think this might be a Prada because he did lots of Prada. Now, something appears to be missing here. I mean, I could be wrong, but something appears to be missing in this photo. Maybe you can spot it or not spot it. Now, I did notice lots of his photos include the hidden hand, which means the ones that pulled the strings. So that kind of part of it makes me think, okay, well, the Amelia thing could be on point. Manipulating consciousness, you know. More hidden hand. Black and white checkerboard in the background for duality. Hidden hand, super curved S-shaped spine. Icon magazine with the hidden hand. I think this is actually W magazine. I'm not sure why they're doing it upside down, but again, his hand is hidden with the one eye symbolism, stripes for duality. Of course, he graced the cover of Girly Q Angle magazine. They all do. Again, with the hidden hand and the checkerboard floor. Possibly subtle one eye. Not sure what's going on here, but he does have a hidden hand. Girly Q Angle shoot with the hidden hand and the one eye. Here again, we can really see that curved S-shaped spine. Wow, this look is not helping his cause here. And of course, it's black and white for duality. Now here's Amelia Earhart. Okay, what do you think? Now she's doing that infamous model pose in so many of these photos that we know so well. Again, here doing that pose. But here I think I see an apple that came from Eve. Again, with that pose, she's got super deep set eyes. Now, her skull is not incredibly blocky, but I don't know, guys. She looks incredibly liney. Again, with the deep set eyes, long arms. Here with her husband, he's riding that invisible horse. I looked forever to find gait photos, but I see a toy soldier. Okay, plenty of spacing between the two walking sticks. Again, here I am seeing a toy soldier, not a crisscross applesauce. And the black and white for duality. And then again here with the husband, appears he has the angled femur coming around for the inline footfall, and she appears to have that knee punching forward. These are the only gait photos I could find, and I've looked. So in my opinion, you know what I think. Again, here looking quite boyish. So something appears to be missing here and two hidden hands. So you can go check out his video if you want to see, but I'm of the opinion it is not the same person, okay? But just remember, you don't need to believe me because I'm just a silly lady on the internet that says, "Bones don't lie, people do." Bye.